Hi traders, and welcome to the PL Capital Forex Report. Today is Sunday, November 5th. In this video, we're going to look at the US dollar index, the euro, the pound, the CAD, and the yen. So let's start. US dollar index, this is the 4-hour chart. And in my video last week, I said I thought they would come down one more time to break this low, and they did. And what I see is a series of three waves. And so I think this is an expanding triangle, A, B, C, D, E. And now I would expect total upside to go break this 107 high one more time. Because after this five-way move, here's the correction and up. And then at this point, it'll be one of two things when they break this high. It'll either be they'll start working their way down to take out that low, or this is 1, 2, 3, that's A. They'll make some type of three-way B, and then they'll go up one more time, and then start working their way down. So, getting close to having that final push down that I've been calling for to go break that 99.57 low. But some really good trade opportunities coming up here. So for the dollar, I'd only be looking for buy setups now to go break that high. Which means if we look at all the pairs, then it should be pretty much just the opposite. So the euro, so if the dollar is going to be going up, then the euro and the pound should be falling. Now the one thing I see in this, it looks like there's 1, 2, 3 ways for 1, 3 for 2. This could be 3. And they came down and just broke that. So 1, 2, 3 waves, and now you got 1, 2, 3. So that could be a leading diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you could be getting a correction, and then still one more up to break that previous high, and then the fall will happen. So, if the dollar is going to start correcting up, then the euro will sink, but the euro might come back up one more time. I don't think the dollar, though, should break its low. I think, because it looks like I see 3 waves. 1, 2, 3. Now, it could be that they'll do 1, 2, a small 3 wave, and then still one more little one down. Nothing big. It shouldn't go much below it if it does, but I really think it's either the low is in or they're just going to break it one more time. But like I said, I'd only be looking for buy setups to go break this high. So, So the euro, either this is W, X, Y, X, Z, and now it's going to totally come down, or I think this is a leading diagonal. It's got that feeling, strong fifth wave. Looks like a expanding diagonal. So you could get a little correction and up. But so either way, whatever this is, either leading diagonal or that WXYX, it's got to correct. It's either, well, it's got to go down, I should say. Either total down to break the low, or down to give you a correction for one more up. So only looking for sell setups in the euro. And then if you see it's only 3 waves coming down, you just got to know that there could be still one more up to go break the high, but then it'll reverse and go down. So I'm only looking for sell setups this week. And the pound, now the pound is kind of a little bit different. I see 3 waves coming up. And then you had this big 1, 2, 3. And it looks like here's a leading diagonal, a little B wave, and then big strong C wave. So now this is either ABC, ABC, ABC. So it could be like that's W, that's X, and that's Y, which means, just like the euro, I could see them giving a 3-wave correction for the X wave, and then if it goes up in 3 waves, that's the Z wave, and then it'll come down. So that's why I think the euro and the pound are going to be very similar in that I think you're just going to be getting a three-wave correction. Now, if, like I said, if this does get really strong coming down, then it could just, you know, because this could be WXY and it's going to totally go down. But I'd only, I think the three-wave and then still one more up is what they'll do. So, but whatever this is, it has to give a drop, and it's just a matter of, is it dropping to go break the low or just a three-wave drop and then still up one more time. But I'd only be looking to sell to break that low one more time, and then down there, that's where you want to be buying. CAD. So I think the CAD finished their leading diagonal. So, oops, let me draw this. So this was 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, came down for 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then you got that strong sell-off. So I think this was a leading diagonal, contracting leading diagonal. And I think now they're just correcting, and it's going to be coming down into this 134, maybe down to 133.99, somewhere in there. So, you know, but at some point, this has to correct up. You know, there hasn't been anything of a correction, so it's not going to come in a straight line down here, I don't think. So you should be getting a correction up before they resume down one more time. And then they'll be going back up. So for the CAD, I'd only be looking for a buy setup. Should be getting a pretty decent size correction going up. And the yen. So the yen, so the way I have it right now is, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if this is right, I expect them to come down to like 145.84 to 142, somewhere in here, and then go back up. It is possible, if we zoom in here, that this, all of this is just an ABC. So the way I have this running flat drawn, it might be actually that this is the running flat. Because when I look at this again, like there's 3 waves here, and then 3 down, and then 3 up, and then 3 down, and then 3 up. So that could be a leading diagonal. And then it gave a correction down and then blast off. So this, all of this could be A, B, C. So this was A, B, C, and now they're making, I think they got to come down one more time, break that previous low. But this could be like the C wave. So I would not be surprised if the yen actually goes back up. So then this will be the running flat over to here. Well, actually, I think they got to come down one more time. So it'd be something like over to there, maybe. And then this will be 4, and then they're going to go back up one more time somewhere for that 5th wave. But like I said, I'd only be looking actually, well, I wasn't going to say I'd only be looking for sell setups, but given this strong drop, actually I don't, for at least a short-term trade, I'd only be looking for a buy setup actually. I think I'd let them come and break this low one more time, and then I'd start looking for the buy setups, because it's either one of two things. Like I said, it's either going to go all the way up and break that high for the 5th wave, or after this strong move, you got to get a pretty decent sized correction if they're going to then resume back down. So, you know, I'd only be looking for buys, And then if you see like it's only 3 waves and then it kind of starts ripping down, then you might know that this was 4 and this was 5. But I think they're going to go back up one more time. So, but once it does come up and break that high at any moment, you got to know that that could be 5, and then they're going to be making that big correction. Now, will they break this 151.94? It remains to be seen. I mean, they're going to be so close, you know, but I've seen it so many times that come break that, get really close, get everyone thinking, yeah, they're going to go break that and continue marching, and then they give you that big correction down and try and get all the longs out of the market before they reverse it back up. So I'd only be looking for buy setups, and then you just got to watch how it goes. You know, the stronger this goes, obviously, then you got to feel good that it's going to come and take this 151 high out one more time, give you that 5th wave, and then I'd be only selling the yen. All right, that's what I see on the Forex pairs. Hope that helps. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your likes and support, and I'll see you in the next video.